great experience because we all, as a team, we didn't have international experience before, but this is a foundation for us, and we get to know firsthand what happens and how to improve next time. So that's it. We're very grateful for Acer to give an opportunity for to represent, and hopefully upcoming in the future we'll do much better.
All right, thank you so much to both of our teams. Our friends from the media may ask questions. You guys, we are.
I think the toughest opposition was Team Aster. They definitely, we were looking at them as the biggest threat. And it was surprisingly, that was our best game because we gathered our efforts and we thought, okay, we have to perform way better than the previous two games which we faltered. So it was Team Aster, but we had a relative good performance against them. I think we held our own for a bit. But yeah, it has to be them.
For us, it has to be Boom Esports. I think they're one of the teams to challenge the title of the tournament. So they were either way we lost 3-0, but I think Boom has one of the best preparations of the tournament. So looking forward to their games as well.
Greetings, good sir. It's fantastic. And, we know the Philippines in particular is very passionate about Dota. We know that, so it's been grand. I think every one of the players they've been excited to play here, and it kind of feels like home when we come here and we play Dota in the boots. So for us, I think it's nothing short of spectacular.
Philippines, I think this is the best, one of the best, or best country for esports because in our country, esports doesn't have that much background, but here coming here, it feels like home as well because esports is so huge here. It feels like I want to actually stay here for playing more. Like it's very grateful to see the government helping esports here. I think it's an example to all the countries which doesn't have support. It's like an example.
The experience outside of the venue itself kind of is reminiscent back at home in Bangladesh a little, if I may say. So when we go outside and we see a little bit of the traffic and the people, we feel like, okay, no, we're familiar with this, we know this, we feel enrooted to this. So aside from that, I believe you guys have still a way better infrastructure compared to us. I don't think we've been able to try the street food as much, no. But food here has been fantastic. I'm sure outside it'll be great as well. So to answer your question, it's been phenomenal. We really like it here.
Uh, and as you said, my Len, it feels like home because everything feels a lot similar, but in a better way. I'm hoping to come here more for events or tourism, anything. And the food, we haven't got much to try, but we will try because we still have 1 or 2 days left. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
I think there is a little toxicity, but not. It's just professional. It has to be professional. That's it. Not outside the game. It's just inside the game. We have fun. That's it. But not hardcore.
Just don't take it personally.
Yeah, no personally.
Thank you.
All right.
I think there's just two small parts to this. Number one is the group here. I mean, they're a little bit young, but we're really old. So we've been playing together for a long time. So we're not just friends, we're all brothers. And every time we lose, we get into arguments, but we come right back and we feel like, okay, this is like this is family to us. And the second one is we're quite unpredictable, which hurts us as well. You know, when we go against the big teams, they're like, what are these guys doing? I have no idea. And then they just beat us up. But aside from that, those two, I would say, are our outstanding qualities.
For us, it has to be the unity. We all are friends and we are like a one family and we will always stick together. That's the best thing because we don't have any like toxicity between us. We always express ourselves. If we have going through any trouble, we speak out. We don't keep it, and that's I think one of the good traits. And we do want to win, but even if we lose, it doesn't matter. As long as we're together, I think we're stronger.
We
I'm very happy that we actually made it to the semifinals.
でもブーム e スポーツに関しては、そうですね、個々のフィジカルもそうですけど、結構ちょっとチームで一丸となってちゃんと動いてくるチームなので、いつも相手がしてくることをちゃんと対応できるようにできたらなと思ってます。
He thinks that every single players in Boom Esports have such a great physicals, and also as a team too, they have a very nice tactic every time. So they just think that they have to deal with what they do in the game every time. They have to play really well against what they do in the game. 以上です。
All right, anyone else? There you go. You have a question right here?
Hi. So what? I'm Jules from Spin.ph. I'm just curious because I'm quite surprised at how popular Valorant has become in Japan, despite it being a console gaming heavy country. What was it about Valorant that made it so popular in Japan?
まず、コンソールが主流とされている日本でこれだけバロラントが人気になったことをとても驚いているんですけれども、これだけバロラントが、日本で人気になった要因は何だと思われますか？
日本がバロラント人気になった理由はまずですかね、結構キャラクターが可愛いっていうのが日本人は好きだね。キャラクターがいいのと、あとやっぱストリーマーの皆さんがやってくれてるってのは結構でかいと思います。
I think he thinks that a lot of Japanese people love two characters, and Baron has such cute characters in the game. So I think he thinks that's one of the reasons, and also very famous streamers. A lot of them stream Valorant in Japan, so that might be one of the reasons.
Anyone else? For Fab Gaming still?
I'm Azrael, a blogger. My question is, how do you prepare your game discipline for your next tournament?
Next tournament meaning semifinals?
I mean, how do they prepare their game discipline for the
Next round. Okay. 次のゲームに対してですね、どのような準備だったりとか、チーム内でお話し合いをしているか教えてください。そうですね、とかチーム内でのこのような、戦略だったりとかを立ててたりとか、いろんなお話されると思うんですけど、次に向けてどのような形をとってますか？
まず、まだできてはないんですけど、これから、試合とか見て、どういうチームスタイルで選手と共有し、それに対する対策などを練っていくっていう感じですかね。
For the next tournament against Boom Esports, they are trying to watch all the games done by Boom Esports in this tournament, and they will figure out what kind of team style they have. And the coach, he is a coach, so he will talk about it with the team and make a strategy against them.
All right, we have another question right there. Go ahead, sir.
I'm Christian from FullcomEsports.gg. The format is best of one. So how do you feel about the best of one format in this tournament?
Best of one as... okay. 今回、トーナメントのルール上で、全てのグループステージ BO1 で行われたと思うんですけども、こちらの BO1 についてどう思われましたか？
そうですね、まず BO1 の大会っていうのがあまり僕たち経験がなくて、で、その中で本当に自分たちの実力が出せなかったらもう解体っていう状況だったので、本当に気を抜かずに、そうですね、チーム全員で1ラウンド1ラウンドを大事にできたかなとは思ってます。
So BO1 tournament is kind of unusual for them, and they haven't really experienced any tournament that was done by BO1 rule. So they think that they just have to keep focusing and keep their concentration to win the semifinals.
May I?
We have one last question for Fab Gaming right here.
Yeah. Oh. こんにちは。私はマイケルですね。My question is, what is your strongest map so far, and have you played several maps already during the games? And can you tell us what would your wish be in cases like in the finals? If you reach the finals, what map would you prefer?
今のところの、グループステージでいろんなマップをプレイされたと思うんですけども、自分のチームが一番強いと思うマップはどこですか？あとファイナルに、この後勝ち進むことができたら、マップでプレイしたいと思うところを教えていただけるなら教えていただきたいです。
そうですね、自分たちの得意なマップとかだと、アセージから平分だったかなって感じですかね。で、それからどのマップをやるかはちょっとまだ明確に決まってないんですが、対戦チームの動画を見て、そこから対策して決めようかなと思います。
So they think that as a team, they're very good at Ascent and also Heaven. But when they reach the finals, they haven't really decided what map to pick, but they have to watch all the tournaments, what the other teams are very good at, and they will pick for the right one.
All right, I think that is all the time we have, at least for Fab Gaming. And before you guys go, just a quick photo opportunity with the other team for media.
他のシーンについてはコミュニティでやっていて、大会も政府の関係がなく分割に開いているという状況なので、ここはもう自分たちでやっているという感じです。
ありがとうございます。For Dota 2 tournament and Dota 2 scene in Japan, it's not really big, first of all. So they actually work as a community to actually do the tournaments in Japan. So there's not much support by the government in terms of Dota 2, but he doesn't really know much about other game titles in Japan. 準備を皆さんは行われましたか？そして他のチームと、練習試合などあったと思うんですけれども、そういう、練習試合など他のチームとの練習はどのようにアレンジされましたか？
エジプトに今回サポートいただいて、コーチのジョンを教えてもらったり、スクリームとかに関しては自分たちでディスコードサーバー、海外にスクリームを探すディスコードサーバーがあるので、そういうところで募集して決めてやってます。
For Reject May, it actually started off as a Team May, and one of the esports team in Japan, Team Reject, has stepped up to help them. So that's why they became Reject May, first of all. And they also offered a coach, John. Is he here? I'm not really sure. Oh, he's right there. And also for the scrims and everything, they did look for the teams who can practice with them on the Discord server.
オンラインな。
挑戦する側
なので BO1 っていうルールは挑戦者側からしたらすごい有利な状況になっているので、こう奇策とか、相手が驚くような作戦を組んで、挑むにはすごいいいルールだなと自分たちは感じています。
That they haven't really been a professional esports team. So as a challenger, BO1 rule is very good that they can actually try something very unusual to surprise the enemy and the opponents. So they really like this BO1 rule.
皆さんは今回、他の国にここフィリピンに来て、ドタ2をプレイされているわけなんですけども、フィリピンでドタ2を実際にプレイしてみて今のところいかがですか？
そう幸い今までのなんですかカウントに対してできたということだけはチームであったんですけど、やっぱ2つ少なくとも2つでやっぱフィリピンというかなり本番というかみたいなところなので、ここでしかもかなり僕らの経験の中では高い勝率で見て、それは周りのブースから聞こえてくる声だけでなんですかね、オフラインに来たんだなっていう感覚はすごい味わいます。
So Dota 2 is very big in the Philippines, so they're very happy that they can actually come over here in the Philippines to actually play in this country, and also they've been experiencing very nice atmosphere in the hotel. They've been playing in the hotel for the group stage, but they really feel the offline event atmosphere, hearing all the cheering and all the players' voices while they play.
国が強いかという質問があったんですけれども、そのような国たちとか、他の国のプレイヤーだったりチームと比べて自分たちはどのような感じで感じますか？自分たちを比べてみてどう思うかっていう質問と、あと今回ですね、このフィリピンに来てプレイするということで、作戦だったりとか、ストラテジー、いつもと違うようなことをしているんでしょうかという質問でした。
そうですね、やっぱり他のチームと比べると僕たちは本当に、一番、基礎となる、レーニングとかそこら辺のやっぱ、個人の力とか足りないなと思いました。チームの、戦略としてはやっぱり僕たちは5対5の戦いがすごい得意なので、そういうところに勝てる、そういうところでしっかり勝てるようにチームでオーラを積んでファイトするとか、そういうところを目標としてました。
So compared to other teams and other players in other countries, they feel that individual players, each of them lacks the individual skills. But then on the other hand, they think as a team, they're very good at team strategies. So they've been focusing on how to fight as a team, not as individual skills.
日本ではドタ2のシーンがあまり大きくないということだったんですけれども、どうやったらこのドタ2が日本で人気になるか、このシーンが盛り上がると思いますか？そしてあとこの先5年後ですね、どのようになっていると思いますか？そして、その人気を得るため、このドタ2のシーンを、大きくするため、日本で大きくするためには何をすればいいと思いますか？大丈夫です。今
ジャンプしますけど、5年後は完全に実数に感じます。今、こうやってプレーターリーグが今、日本のチームがこう出して、今年が2回目、っていうのは結構、本当に、なかなか日本の中でない機会だったので、来年もドタのタイトルがあるとしたら、この若いチームが日本から輩出できるように、 コミュニティとしてもなんか大会とかを開いて、そうやってなんかどこか代表のチーム、僕らでもなんかクレーターリーグとかに出して、世界大会にそうやって出していきたいくっていうことと、そうですね。あとやっぱ日本語でドッターに触れる機会がほぼないので、世界大会とか、PI とかですね、そういうの配信とか、日本語で配信するとか、そういうのを作れたりできたらいいのかなと。
So about next 5 years, they have no clue because the Japanese Dota 2 community is such a small community so far, and they think that it's actually almost a miracle that they actually got to play for the second time for the Predators League. If they get to play next year, they will have to come over again, probably in a different country though, and then they will play for the tournament. And what to do to make the Dota 2 scene in Japan bigger and let it grow. That they think that as a community level, they will keep to hold all the tournaments as much as possible. And they think that if some of the broadcasters and the caster could do the Japanese stream about the Dota 2 tournaments in Japan, that might actually get some attention from the people in Japan. That might be one of the ways.
そうですね、一つ目はドタ2の魅力、e スポーツの魅力。
ドタ2の魅力に関しては正直もう僕たちは分からなくなってきています。っていうのも長くやりすぎていて何が面白くて始めたのかっていうのは分かってないです。ただこういった大会に出て5人で集まって、結果を残せた、一緒ではあるんですけれども一歩ずつこうなんか成長していけてるっていうのはすごい魅力だなと自分は感じています。で、お仕事に関してなんですけど自分は個人的にはゲームを制作しています。はい。
ありがとうございます。As a charm of Dota 2, they don't really know anymore what's so fun about Dota 2 because they've been playing so long. They don't really remember what actually brought them into Dota 2 scene. But in this tournament and playing in the Philippines, the last year they couldn't win any of the rounds as a team, but this year they actually got one win. So as a team, they felt the growth of the team, and then they felt that they were getting better. So that's one of the fun things about esports and being a team. And also, the guy who actually answered your question, for the occupation that he has in Japan, he is actually a creator of the game in Japan.